Okay, it says it's streaming. Is it actually streaming? Oh, okay.
I don't
Oh,
know.
oh, oh. Receiving content. Your audience will see it in a moment. The only reason I even do a live stream is because it's easier than. It's the lazy option.
Is it?
It's the laziest. Lazy and delicious. Still says stream is offline. Oh, look, there we are. Hey, we're live on the internet. My name's Jeremy, and I got Mikey the Mike Mikerson from
Oh
Pissed Off
no,
Players
no,
here.
no, no! We're not doing that.
It's my goddamn show. We have Michael
Right.
Farrell, yeah, Michael
I,
Farrell
no,
joining
I
us
like my
today.
feral jaw.
Farrell's or Feral
Feral,
Cat.
yeah, whatever. Feral cat. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we have the Feral Cat here from
So
Pissed Off Players to talk with us about GDC.
yeah,
Yeah, how was GDC?
it was okay. It was good.
I like that. I like that.
I
Okay,
mean, it's yeah, it
that's
was
all. Have fun. Thank you for watching.
yeah, that was good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you having me on. Bye. No, it was good. I mean, they canceled a lot of the talks, or they canceled the one talk that I really wanted to see was about the Pokemon Go,
Oh
the
damn.
reveal. Yeah, and that was the one I really signed up to work. That I was really ambitious to want to like check out and see how they were going to take this. 'Cause the same people who made the mobile game Ingress.
Yeah.
You know about that game?
Yep. Friend up in Orlando forced me to play it for a good long while. He was like, either you play this or I will fucking come down there and
Yeah,
kill you.
it's a great game until you like walk into an area where you have to get stabbed to mark your location off.
That's why you have to carry a bigger knife.
Yeah, but so yeah, that got canceled. So that was kind of a bummer. But I did work at talk from Cliffy B, former Epic slash
I don't know.
Unreal.
I think he's still pretty epic.
Yeah, well, he definitely has a mouth like a sailor. That's for sure.
Well,
Um,
that's nothing. He seems like somebody who would drink and curse any chance they get given the opportunity to.
yeah, no, really down to earth guy. He did a talk, a really good one about like how the ability to stand out in a company like with a new break off company in the world of smaller, having a smaller group now in like in the market, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
because
how
he left Epic and he's with Boss Key, right?
lost, yeah, that's it. And so yeah, they did some like originally that was that game Blue Shift was it called, I think Project Blue Shift or something,
I can't.
but now it's Lawbreakers.
Yes, I thought it was
Um,
called Lawbreakers from the beginning.
no, it had a different name. I believe it was Blue Shift.
That's the name of that Half-Life expansion.
Yeah, right. You're right. It's Blue something. Blue Streak. There we go. So sorry. Uh, but yeah. So they showed a lot from that, and talked a lot about how now it's no longer they've abandoned the free to play format, and just a lot of like different ways that they've gotten community feedback, and then how like not a lot of game companies do that, which I noticed too. Like they go straight up on their Facebook, put out a link that's like, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think about this rocket jump? Like should that be, are we past that era, or do people still want it? And they'll take that feedback and be like, yeah, fuck it, cut it, or keep it. Which
And why would
was
anybody ever want to cut rocket jumping?
right, yeah, you always want rocket jump. But yeah, so it was good. It was really informative. I didn't work that many talks this year though. I didn't. There was a Diablo 2 post mortem that had like one of the longest lines I've ever seen for a
For
talk.
Diablo 2,
Diablo 2, yeah.
not 3.
Actually, no. Actually, it's just Diablo. It was Diablo 1,
Okay,
not 2. Sorry.
that
Um,
is a hell of a post-mortem.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So that was cool. I definitely I went to the Day of the Devs area they had.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a bunch of new games. They had the new what's his name, Francis Pope
Wait,
game.
what was the last game he did?
Papers Plays.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Lucas Pope. Lucas Pope. I'm sorry, Lucas Pope. Yeah, they had his new game there, which is very, very interesting. I cannot remember the name of it. It's. Hold on. It is called. Lord, where is it? I'm sorry if I'm stalling here, but Return of the Obra Dinn, and it's all in black and white game, and it's like basically about a ship that gets lost at sea, and you're. I didn't play it. I just kind of watched other people play it, but it looked really, really innovative, like a really weird art style.
So what fucked up way do you have to decide between fucking over foreigners and helping your family survive? Can you work out in this black and
Right?
white
Yeah.
boat game?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I had to. I don't know. It was just cool. Like at one point, you could see like a Leviathan was taking the ship, and you're like the only person moving around. Like everything else, like it's like the ship getting fucked up, and everybody else is just like in a pose in still time, and you're walking around just pretty much learning what's going on in this game. It's really interesting.
That
The
sounds.
art style alone is very, very cool.
I'm. I didn't know he had another game coming out so soon. I'm
Me
super
either.
excited.
Me either. That
I
was the
love
first time.
Papers, Please.
Yeah, Papers, Please is tons of fun, and good God, award-winning game like that, a guy could only follow up with something good.
I love how you say tons of fun when that game is so fucking depressing.
Oh, I love it. It's one of those games where you're like, oh man, I'm getting really good at this, and then you realize that you're good at it because you've learned to do a job, and now you're just basically working, so it's not really fun.
It, it,
Whereas
it's not even that
that,
you're doing a job; is that you're doing like the most depressing job ever, while your family slowly dies
yeah, yeah,
and your country
exactly.
falls into a civil
Yeah, like
war.
no matter what, your uncle's getting AIDS or something. But
Oh,
but anyway, took a look at this one game. Oh, I took a look at Res for the PlayStation VR.
oh, how was that? Did you get to try the VR, PSVR?
Yeah, I did. I did Res, and wow, yeah, tons of. It's fucking awesome. That is a fun experience in VR. That is for sure.
Is it worth? Is it just
four
worth
hundred
getting a
dollars. Yeah,
PS4?
I would think so. Apparently, they're going to have support, like VR support for all games. They said so. There's always going to be some sort of VR support,
Yeah.
which is cool, I guess, to a degree. But
I mean, they're doing. I know that they have like the PlayStation Theater, where it's like you put it on, it's like you have your own personal big screen.
right, yeah, that's cool. And for $400, it looks like it's pretty comfortable. Um, There's a game I wanted to tell you about though that I saw there that is the most interesting thing I had seen there, and I desperately want this game. It's called the Line Wobbler, and I can't describe it in a really good way. Just yeah, you want to look up a video of it and describe, and so I can
Wobbler.
line wobbler. Yeah. But basically, for people who are just listening, it's a long strip of LED lights, and let's say they're about maybe 20 feet or so, and you have like what looks like a doorstop, like an oversized doorstop, as your controller. And what you're doing is moving one colored light from the bottom of the LED lights to the top of it. And there's little red lights that indicate enemies. And every time you jiggle the handle as you're moving it up, he'll like explode and basically attack it, so you get rid of the lights. So each goal is to get to the very top of the LED lights, and you can complete the level. But each one will have something different doing it. It's awesome.
Like, I'm watching a video of it in like perfect time with your description.
Yeah,
Holy shit! I want to play this game.
yeah. It's a not a like for sale game really. You're just it's if you email him and tell him you really want one, he'll make one for you and you can buy one.
Shit! Do you know how much he's
But
selling them for?
I have no idea, but man, I feel like this is like the ultimate like I have this in my house with like people who are over like drunk, like this is awesome, It's definitely something you could show everybody and they'll be like, fuck yeah. Like
This, like, just the way it lights up and everything is just
the
amazing.
sounds. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you're hearing them. The sounds.
Oh
of
no, I
this
have it
game
on
are-
mute because I think it would
Oh,
get
the
picked up on the
sounds of
stream.
like moving and like attacking are the most like satisfying.
God damn it! I need to go to GDC.
Yeah, I mean it's for someone who wants to be like to do journalism like myself, that place is very very hard to find more information. I'd say you're not really there. You're just getting a lot of tech talk.
Yeah.
And it is very niche for people who are like, I want to learn multi-threading, for a high-profile game. Let me go to this Remedy talk.
I mean, there aren't enough games that use proper multi-threading, so.
Yeah.
Wait, did Remedy actually have a talk about proper multi-threading?
Yes, they did. Yes, they
That
did.
sounds
I watched it.
amazing.
It was good. I watched a talk on the new Hitman as well, which was really good. Rendering in the new Hitman.
I hear so I haven't played that yet. I missed my chance to get in on the beta, but everything I've seen is that like the DX12 implementation of that is gorgeous.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but amazing things. Like nobody even cares that it's episodic because it's so good.
Yeah. I hear it's like it's
That's a good thing.
Hitman back to Hitman roots.
Yeah, it's very good stuff. So yeah, that Lawbreaker stuff, the evolution of that game is very, 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 very impressive. To the point where I'm extremely excited about that game.
See, I've been excited since announced, and now with just the new details that are coming in, like I don't know, like I trust Blazinski. He has a very good history as far as games
Yeah.
that I love, like even before the Gears of War franchise. Because you remember Unreal Championship 2?
Yeah.
How like I went absolutely ape shit on that game and bought like 8 copies for everybody because
Yeah.
nobody was playing it. Yeah, no, he was like one of the leads on that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, that was like one of his first solo projects. I do
Nice.
believe, and like, yeah, well, you were there for a good 8 months. Like, I bought Ronnie, and I think I bought 2 other people copies of that game just so that
Oh,
way I had
yeah.
people to play with
It was like 20
online.
bucks, I think.
Oh yeah, because it was on closeout at
Yeah,
Circuit
at Comp
City when I worked
USA.
there.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember I hid like
Wasn't
eight
a great
copies in
game,
the
but
back.
it was okay to play with
Oh no,
friends.
dude, multiplayer was awesome on that. I'd go back and play that again if it was still able to be played online.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was actually thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, I haven't played something like that in a long fucking
Hey,
time.
man, let's not forget about Bulletstorm. That's
I
a
played that game the other day.
that's a great game.
That game is amazing. If you haven't
Yeah.
played Bulletstorm, fuck you. You're the reason
Oh,
that People Can
yeah.
Fly are dead.
Yeah, that game is so good.
Like, it looks like it's going to be real dumb, but then it's not as
But it
dumb.
is.
But it is at the same time.
Fucking booting people into spikes. Like, it's great. Got to meet Cliffy B. That was very cool.
Did you buy him a
Uh,
drink?
no, I didn't.
Did he buy
I
you a
wasn't in,
drink?
wasn't in the capacity to do so.
Oh.
Um, Ironically, I did hang out with Justin Roiland, the voice of Rick and Morty, as well while I was out there.
Nice.
Who was actually when leaving from hanging out with me, leaving to go to a party where Cliffy B was. So, so
So
like,
look at that.
I guess him and Cliffy B are pretty good friends.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be friends with Cliffy B?
Yeah, like apparently Justin Roiland is in a couple VR games this year. So,
See,
gotta
now
come
I gotta look that up.
Um,
They should make a Rick and Morty VR game.
Yeah, well, I mean, they might. It seemed pretty interesting.
I mean, they got a Rick and Morty pack on freaking Dota.
Yeah, and they have a Pocket Mortys.
Oh, I haven't played that yet. Okay, television, films, video games. Jerry's Game, Dota 2, Pocket Mortys.
Jeff Keighley had tweeted something about it.
I was just on Wikipedia. I'm bored with Wikipedia. So, other than the PSVR, I know talking with you earlier, you said that you got a Gear VR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a chance? Do you even have a Samsung phone?
No, and actually, I was unable to. I was unable to get that Gear VR for a very stupid reason.
Oh.
So they had 3 lines at this Oculus line, and so one was for Gear VR, one was for Oculus, and one was for the Eve Online Valkyrie simulation. So I waited in 2 hours in this line, and I get all the way to the front, and I was like, "Oh, is this where you get the Gear VR?" They're like, "No, that's the other line." I was like, "Are you serious?" So I'm like counting my chickens before I get them, and then I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, is there a way to get that?" They're like, "No, we already gave them out for the day." And I was like, "Well, god damn it!" And I was like, "All right, well, I'll go do the Oculus demo at least, whatever." So I go in this room and I sit down and I was like, "Do I have to wear my glasses? Like, I don't have to wear them?" They're like, "No, you're fine." So I take off my glasses, and what's shown in the Oculus demo is a menu that is in the distance to like pick which Oculus demo you want to do, and I can't fucking see it at all. So I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I take it off. I'm like, "I'm sorry, I can't see without my glasses." They're like, "Oh, that's all right. You just put them on and wear it over them." I was like, "Cool." And I go to put it on. They don't fit over my glasses. It doesn't fit. So I waited 2 hours to do fucking nothing.
It sounds like you should have gotten LASIK before going out there.
I got
to
a
see
free
shit.
complimentary T-shirt.
Woo! Is it that UFC shirt you're wearing? Hot UFC game
No,
developers?
it's literally a black shirt with a black squared O. Like there's this literally, like their logo is like the Oakley O, but square instead of round.
So you're gonna be real
Like,
upset that
Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you this right now. Now that GDC's over and you're
But
back home in
yeah,
Tampa.
I'm trying to find where these. Jeff Keighley had wrote something about Justin Roiland and about being in some game.
Yeah. Well, you're
Yeah,
gonna...
the Lab from Valve is the name of the game.
Oh, he's in the lab. That's the one that comes with HTC.
You know, there's no vocals coming from your end.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hold on.
wow.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can just read your lips at this point, so I'm just kind of guessing. Wow. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep talking and hoping that it's getting recorded on your end.
Can you hear me now?
So, but I'm not hearing anything.
One moment. Oh boy.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay,
Nothing.
hold on.
Nothing.
One moment. Audio settings. Microphone. Skype video. You selected. Ringing. Oh boy. Well, that sucks.
Same.
Okay. We will be right back due to technical difficulties.
Hold on. I think I know what the problem is. My headphones are fucked up.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry. I don't know why they've been doing this. Oh, I do know why. Wait, no, I don't. All right, my bad.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you, yeah.
I was just getting ready to just like self-destruct my computer and reboot because everything's saying that the audio's coming through. I asked you like 6 questions and I thought you were just being a prick.
Yeah. I mean, kinda.
I mean, that's not unusual for you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
But
now,
yeah, the lab. Apparently.
Really quickly, I just wanted to say, right after your story of not getting a
Gear VR.
Gear VR, this does not help you at all now. But right across the street from where GDC was, Razer had a party on Thursday and Friday of last week where they were giving out free versions of the latest OS VR headset.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to get into those parties.
It was like they were posting about it on Twitter, and it was just,
oh, really?
hey, if you're in San Francisco, come get a free headset.
That's
Are you a
cool. I
developer?
should've
Or are
known.
you not? Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, the Gear VR is only $100 anyway, so.
Yeah, but I mean, you still need to have a Samsung phone, though.
Yeah, exactly. I have a S6.
Oh, you do?
I have a 6 Plus. Yeah.
Oh well, Michael, you've upgraded since the last time I've seen you.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, overall GDC was really good. I really didn't do a whole lot this year. Played some games. Played Enter the Gungeon. Great game.
Enter the Gungeon. That was made by somebody I appreciate made that game. God, who is it?
Which game?
Enter the Gungeon.
Enter the Gungeon. Oh yeah. Very interesting game. I think that's a is that a Devolver Digital game?
Yeah, it's a Devolver.
Yeah.
Let me ask: was there a heavy emphasis on VR bullshit this year?
Oh, it was all VR. There was a big section of the whole thing called VRDC. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Like the VR what do you call them? Like.
Development kits.
I'm sorry.
Development kits.
No, they what do you call them? Not tutorials. The
demos.
Oh,
Tech
God.
demos.
No, well, I got it. The word is upsetting me that I can't come up with it. But
tutorials.
Like boot camps. The boot camps. There you go. VR boot camps.
Okay.
Those were like just packed houses, dude. Like so much to the effect that it was not. I'll probably get burned for saying this. It was not organized good at all to the point where attendees were flipping a shit about it.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, nobody's gonna watch this, so don't worry.
Right.
We'll get like 8 views, and it'll come back to bite you in 10 years.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But fuck you. It was a good trip though. Went to this place called Free Gold Watch, big arcade place. It's a big pinball place. It had like a shit ton of machines. Went to Soda Popinski's.
Nice. Did you
Bomb fame.
Did you beat Tyson?
No, but I took a picture of Dan Reichert's picture there that is posted on the wall.
You took a picture of a picture that's posted on the wall.
Yeah, I did. Fuck him.
I appreciate it.
Had to let him know I was there. I even tweeted it out to Dan, and he fucking retweeted it. I was like, I tried to beat the mighty Dirty Dan Reichert at his own game and failed. And he fucking retweeted it. Cockfucker.
Oh, man. So, let me ask, did you see any trends that may be playing into, you think, E3 later this year?
Oh, nothing really, I don't think. I mean, we're probably going to get some big VR announced games, for sure. If that was not already a given. real quick though, did you see that article that came out I think yesterday about Nintendo
Uh,
ceasing production of the Wii U?
yeah, from the Nikkei.
Yeah,
So they're actually most of their leaks are usually pretty spot on.
yeah.
They came out refuting it, but
Of course they did.
yeah, I mean, there's a possibility that what would normally feel like the halfway point of this cycle we may be seeing announcements of new hardware from all three major competitors.
Yeah, PS 4.1 or whatever, and
4.5. I don't think it's
yeah,
going to be able to do 4K. I
yeah.
really don't think it
I
is.
mean, what? Nobody's making games at 4K yet, anyway.
Ooh, you can get them on PC.
I mean, yeah. What? The Witcher 3, I believe you could 4K.
I don't know. I don't even think you could run that game everything on 4K with two 980 Ti's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that game was pretty brutal.
But yeah, I went to I'm trying to think. There's a lot of mocap stuff there too this year. I'm trying to think. Big. By the way, the Clash of Kings booth was probably the biggest one in there, aside from Oculus's booth.
I mean, they make more money than God every day,
Yeah,
so I'm not surprised. And now you got me checking my Clash Royale. Way to go.
fucking horrible.
I'm really bad at this game, but
The
I
game
can't
is not
stop playing
good.
it.
It's not a
Ah,
game. It's just something you check on.
no, not Clash of Clans. Clash Royale. Have you seen their new one?
No,
It is a RTS game that is played real time online.
that's cool.
It's actually pretty
It's only a
fun.
matter of time before those people get real games out, you know?
I don't know. I don't think they need to.
No, they're banking off people in their Clash of Clans microtransactions, but
Yeah, I
look
mean,
at Riot Games. They got some big secret project going on.
oh man, they killed Rising Thunder. You heard about that,
Yeah,
right?
you know why though?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that way they can make a League brawler. But
yep, a league fighting game.
I have League of
Which
Legends installed. I
I do
keep
too.
I keep the client up to date. Haven't opened it once.
Yeah, you've been too busy with Spite,
Oh my
Smite the
god, man!
World.
Smite! I fucking love Smite. Was High Res Studios at GDC? They do a talk about Smite.
Oh
About
yeah, they did. I think.
Are you being sarcastic? I can't tell with you.
No, I'm not. Because I think it just came out on PS4.
Oh yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah,
Open beta, I think, actually launched Monday or Tuesday of this week.
yeah, so they did. I think they did have some talks actually. So
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They are actually fairly successful in the free to play market on PC. I can still see all the stupid faces you make. I literally have you 2 times on each of my screens. Ooh. Anyways, anything else from GDC you really want to go over?
I got yelled at by a lot of homeless people.
Yeah, but that's San Francisco. That's not GDC specific.
Oh, there was one outside of GDC that yelled at me.
All right.
It was 80s themed. It was really good. It was a good year for GDC, I think. Lots,
It's an exciting time to be a game developer.
yeah, for sure. It looked like for a lot of people this year was like their year to really just soak up the good stuff. Um, for me, it was good. It was fun. Got to play some games. It's great. I enjoy working the conference more than attending the conference.
I mean, unless
So.
you got that real developer mind, like I don't think that there'd be a ton for a non-developer to do.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why something like PAX or E3 are more beneficial to people like you and I.
No, man,
Um,
it's all about what's the one in Germany?
is
Gamescom.
this Gamescom, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Gamescom and Tokyo Game Show, where you get all the
Those
news
are like
late.
some of the best ones, but good God, you don't want the shit you got to put up with to get to that thing is not worth it.
Like, come on, man, who doesn't want to fly 15 hours?
Yeah, exactly. For
To
what? 2 days?
I thought Gamescom was a week.
Is it? You might be right.
Yeah.
I just, I'm just like
But
saying like
they
most
never
places.
they never announced any. Gamescom is so close to the end of E3. It's all of E3 stuff with maybe demos that are one build newer.
Yeah, you might get a couple like Nintendo or Sony announcements, if that, but that's about it. Even Tokyo Game Show gets the like better like Atlas announcements and Pokemon announcements.
Yeah, too bad Tokyo. Too bad Japanese gaming looks like it's all but dead after this generation.
What's just sad. Like I don't understand why. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I
With
don't.
import gaming being such a hot thing,
I don't think core gaming's such a hot thing over there. and they just haven't been able to keep up with the Western market. So like even the stuff that does get big there doesn't feed out to here necessarily.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know.
Persona, Atlas is doing kicking strong
Yeah,
still
but
with their weird ass games.
the only reason that Persona does or is still being made at the level that it is because they make it on a shoestring budget.
Yeah,
They bring it over here for next to nothing, and then even if they only sell like
polish it up.
300,000 units, then they make a profit off of it. Where you compare that to Square Enix, where they released the first or the reboot of Tomb Raider in 2013 sold like what 7 or 8 million units,
Yeah,
and they said, "Oh, it's a financial failure. We're fucked."
yeah. Actually, I have the new one ready to go. I have yet to play it.
So, just on a shit and a giggle and a whim and a prayer, I decided to load up the 2013 reboot,
Mm-hmm.
thinking, oh, I'm just going to sit here, I'm just going to run the, graphics benchmarks and then go along my... I ended up playing for 5.5 hours straight.
It's a
That
great
game
game,
was
man.
really fucking fun.
Yeah, the murder porn intro is kind of something, but whatever.
I mean, there's a
Still
lot
good.
of murder porn in that if you fuck up.
Yeah, but that was like apparently that's one thing they like kind of fixed with like one of the benefits in that first game was like let's see how many fucking ways she could die because they're all pretty brutal.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything but brutal. Fucking first time coming across the wolves, missed with my bow. And I'm
Yeah,
playing keyboard and mouse, so like the quick time events instead of it just being your home keys that you're going to use is like press P. It's like my hand's
yeah,
not over there. What the fuck? And I'm dead, and my throat got ripped out, and now there's blood everywhere.
yeah. I think I got crushed in between some rocks, and that was it for me.
I did that on purpose a couple of times
Yeah.
because
Yeah, at the
that
beginning
was
when you
funny.
get killed a weird way, you're like, oh, I gotta see
I gotta
if
see
she
that one
gets
more
killed
time.
every weird way. Yeah,
Remember when we did Resident Evil 4 and during the knife fight,
oh
big long
yeah,
quick time event, we died every
every
single
single
time
one. Yeah,
just to see what it looked like, all the different death animations.
yep. It was totally worth.
Yeah, that game was real fun.
Was that the Krauser fight?
Yes, the first
Yeah,
half, the first one, because you fight him again, and he's got a weird wing. That one
yeah.
wasn't
That
fun.
that was a. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that game was something else.
Yeah, yeah.
People
Resident
really
Evil's
like that
always been
game, and
weird.
I look back at that game and I'm like, that game made no sense. Like that game was really fucking weird.
I mean, have any of the Resident Evils really
Yeah,
made?
1 through 3 kind of made sense. 3 not so much, but 1 and 2 definitely made sense.
Oh shit, man! Glory days of that franchise.
I mean,
Eh,
3 was nonsensical, but
I mean, come on, Nemesis, stars,
yeah, exactly.
stars.
Yeah, like this guy's just stalking you down,
Yeah,
fucking
but man,
retard.
that was creepy as shit. Like you're in the middle of doing something, and all of a sudden you hear the music change, and you see him, and you're just being chased across like seven or
Yeah,
eight screens.
it's like Clock Tower. Remember those?
Oh yeah, that
Those games creeped me the fuck out.
man, they
Like
just
he had no weapons, it's just a guy with a fucking big pair of scissors. Just come in and cut your head off. That was it.
oh god, the animation for that.
Yeah.
Oh, anything else from GDC, Mike?
Nah, man.
All
That was
right.
it.
I'm
It was
going to
a good
go
week.
ahead and close out the live stream now. I just want to say thank you so much. Check out Michael's stuff, Pissed Off Players. I have a link to his Facebook in the thing. I know that you're launching a new site soon, right?
Mm-hmm. So I am.
Oh, fuck yeah. So check
Yeah.
it out on the
It's gonna be
Facebook.
popping. Get it?
Popping off. I remember. I keep accidentally doing those intros.
Yeah, because they're good,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they are really good.
What you get for jumping ship?
And then hey, raisins. But
Raisin.
I'm sure that we'll be working
Raisins?
together.
Is that what you just said?
I said raisins.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I can take that as any apology ever.
I'm sure
Raisin.
that we will be making more shit together in the not so distant future.
Like babies.
Definitely babies from all that hardcore butt sex.
Oh, yes. Okay.
All right.
That's
Signing
a
off.
horrible way to end it.